Hi, I'm Mihir Joshi and welcome back to the MJ Show. Now, in our first 25 shows that we had one fantastic international artist, and I promised you every time we have great artists coming from abroad to India, we'll try to get them here on the MJ Show, talk to them about their music, get you guys to know a little bit more about them, and showcase some of their songs here on the show as well. Now, we had Shane Filan from Westlife in the first 25 shows, and I have someone very, very special here with me today. She's come here all the way from Finland. Her new album is out. Times Music has put it out. You can find it in all leading stores across the country. Obviously, you can find it online on Flipkart and all the other stores that sell music online. Her music's also available on iTunes. She's a fantastic singer. You're going to get to see her in just a little bit, and I'm going to talk to her in a little bit. She's also done a whole bunch of other things beyond singing, and I know that you're going to want to know what all of those things are because they are superb, incredible, really, really exciting, and I'm very happy to have her here on the show with me. Let's give out a big welcome from all of you and from me to Jessica Wolff.
Thank you.
Hey Jessica, good
Hi
to have
there.
you on the show. Firstly, congratulations on getting your album out in India.
Thank you.
And you're doing a tour right now. You're doing
Yes, I'm doing a hard rock tour in
a
5
6
cities.
city tour. Oh, five cities.
5 cities, yes.
5 cities, but 6 gigs, I think, right?
Yeah, well, if you include the one acoustic gig, yes.
Okay, so 6 gigs in India, 5 city Hard Rock Cafe tour. She's wearing a Hard Rock Cafe Bangalore.
I got it as a gift yesterday.
She just performed there a couple of days ago. So today, in fact, she's playing in Mumbai, and she's got a gig in Delhi. And where else are you playing?
Pune.
Pune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Hyderabad. What's
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad?
Okay, she got Hyderabad right. She got Pune right. Pune is kind of confusing. Yes, I get it. But yes, a Hard Rock Cafe tour, an album out on Times Music, and I think it's very interesting because not too many new artists are getting a chance to come and play their music in India. I mean, even if their music is getting released in India, it's not too many artists who are coming and doing a tour. Somebody was commenting to me, most artists come to India when they're about to finish their career. So when Deep Purple is about to end their career, or they're in the last stages, they'll come and play in India. But you decided that you want to do an album launch tour in India.
Yeah, it's actually quite crazy how it began.
Yeah.
2 years ago, actually, I remember making this goal map. I cut out like words and colors and things from magazines, and I put it on my wall to hang there.
Okay.
And I actually put India there.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
Because India it takes a lot of space on the map.
Right.
It's this big, mysterious country with like such an interesting culture.
Yeah.
And full of opportunities.
Yeah.
So I just thought, hey, that's exciting, and put India there.
Oh, that's really
And-
cool, and I'm really glad that people are getting to see you and watch you perform, and then listen to your music as well, because the music is just coming out into the market. I mean, the CDs are coming out. You have a music video, and
Yes,
that's playing
I have
on
have a few.
VH1 right now.
Yeah.
That's playing on VH1 right now. So you got a couple of videos out. In fact, you got 3 videos out, right?
Yeah.
For which songs?
I got for You Should Get Over Me,
Mhm.
Broken Wings, and One Two Out of My Head.
All right. So all 3 songs are on her debut album in India. Is this your first album
Yes.
everywhere?
Yes.
Okay, so she's got 3 songs, 3 videos out on her debut album. It's called Renegade. You can see it over here, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to win a copy of her album as well. You're going to find out how you can win that at the end of the show. I'm going to get her to sign this very copy that I'm holding in my hand. She's got some interesting merchandise. She's got a pin, and she's got a T-shirt which she's going to give out as well. So you're going to get a T-shirt, a pin, and a CD which you're going to get a chance to win. So okay, let's talk a little bit more about the music before we talk about anything else. This album is your first album.
Yes.
You are from Finland, where primarily most of the artists are singing in Finnish.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you wanted to make an English album. Why?
Yes. Well, English has always been a very natural language for me. I'm actually from a minority in Finland who speaks Swedish.
Okay.
So Finnish is not my mother tongue.
Okay.
Yeah, so somehow it was always natural for me to sing in English.
And your even songwriting for you comes more naturally, I'm assuming, in English.
Yeah.
So you got 12 songs on the album, you said, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about one of your songs to begin with. Your first song, you said that you have a video. Which was the first video you guys made?
That was You Should Get Over Me.
You Should Get Over Me. So what's
Yeah.
the song about?
That's that's after a breakup, when you reach the point that you're beyond angry. You
Yeah.
just know. You're just like decided that no, I really want you. You should really get over me. It's that kind of calm angriness.
All right. And what are the kind of songs? Is that the space that the album is in?
I see the album as a big tree
Okay.
where every branch represents a different emotion, situation, or feeling, but they're all
Okay.
connected to the same stem. So there are
Cool.
some songs that are about relationships,
Okay.
then there are some songs about like, actually it started by this angel trying to save children who got on the wrong path from the dreams.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's this other like more like punk rock songs that are more like, hey, let's party our heads off songs. So I tried to give the album a lot of colors and different like a balance.
Very cool. What are the kind of artists that influenced you growing up? Or, what's the kind of music? What made you feel that, hey, this is what I want to be doing? I want to be making music. I want to be singing.
Well, to the first question, I like everything from country to trance.
Lovely. Okay.
It's more about the song to me than
Yeah.
the actual artists.
Right.
But a few artists that I really like is, for instance, Pink Floyd.
Oh, wow, okay.
Pink, she's
Yeah.
a wonderful pop rock artist, and Morchiba.
Okay.
And then I also like Joan Jett. She's got a wonderful
Oh, yeah,
style.
Joan Jett,
But
yeah.
I also listen to Simon and Garfunkel, Janis Joplin. I seem to like the.
Fantastic.
But yeah. So and the second question, what was that?
No, I said, what made you realize that this is what you want to do? I mean, okay, those are the artists you love listening to. But when did you realize that I want to make music? I want to sing and perform on stage.
I was 9 years old.
Okay.
I was in Spain.
Okay.
I was horseback riding with my family, and I started going through all these professions. So what do I want to do when I grow up? Because before that, I wanted to become Tarzan, but I started realizing I can't become
You can't do
Tarzan.
that.
Yeah. So I started going through all these things, and when it stopped at acting or singing,
Yeah.
I was just that's it.
Okay. And incidentally, you do a bit of acting as well, right? I mean,
Yeah, I do.
And here's the interesting thing. I told you there are a whole bunch of interesting facets to Jessica. You also do a whole bunch of stunts,
Yeah, like mostly stunt fighting.
stunt fighting.
Yeah.
And you have trained in Kung Fu?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing 4 years,
4 years.
this with this Chinese master.
Okay. Wow, you know what, guys? In fact, I was checking out the album sleeve. You gotta see this photograph inside the album. That's some insane stuff, and that comes from her kung fu training. So she was just telling me just before we started off the interview, that the first thing that was told to her is you gotta be able to kick and get your.
You have to get your foot
right
to
up
reach
your
your
forehead, right?
That's a basic kick. So my
Basic
master
kick.
like grabbed me by the foot, grabbed me by the back, and he's quite hardcore and hits me with a stick every once in a while. That kind of.
Oh wow! So 4 years of training in kung fu.
Yeah.
Acting, doing stunt fighting in movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, movie projects.
What
yeah.
what else? What other things does
I like
Jessica do? What do you like doing?
I like motorbiking.
Okay.
Kite surfing. That's one thing I really love to do.
Kite surfing.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of then I like these extreme like skydiving. That
Oh,
was
wow.
that I only tried it once, but it was right before the studio actually. It
Oh,
gave me
wow.
a really good rush.
Nice.
Yeah, and I love adventures and collecting experiences.
That's so cool. That's really
That's
really cool.
really nice.
Well, all right. I'm gonna do one thing. We're gonna take a short break here, go into part 2. But before we go into part 2, let's have a song. How about we hear you do a bit of any one of your songs? I'm gonna leave it up to
All
you.
right.
Which one I
The
will
first
listen
one I ever wrote.
to? Okay.
You Should Get Over Me.
You Should Get Over Me, which was also incidentally her first video.
Leave my kiss in the hallway and close the door. Don't wanna hear that you're hurting. Won't pet you anymore. I was blind to now to see just what our lives turned out to be. I had to get out. You burn the inside of me. You should get over me. Don't want your company or anything. Dry your tears, 'cause we were never meant to be. You should get over me. Don't want your misery. You make me sick. Dry your tears and move on. You should get over me.
All right. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to give you, we've not introduced who suddenly popped up into the frame right now and started playing guitars for Jessica. Jessica, introduce us to your bandmate.
This is Gonzo.
No, she knows who he is.
I was gonna say the half-bald Gonzo, but then I took it back. But sorry, no, there you go.
That's okay, we'll keep the half-ball Gonzo.
Isn't she nice?
Gonzo there on
you know
guitar.
I love you.
Gonzo on guitar. Jessica Wolff singing her first song from her first video and the first song she ever wrote. We're going to talk a little bit more, find out a little bit more about her album and her music in part 2 of the MJ show. All you need to do is click on to part 2. We're going to take a short break, get some air in here, it's hot, and we'll be back right here on the MJ show.